It's hockey night in Keene as we welcome you to Keene Ice, positioned in beautiful southwestern New Hampshire, where Keene State men's ice hockey kicks off our doubleheader here on the Owls Media Network. Today, it's the Western Connecticut State Wolves and the Keene State Owls. We are just about set for puck drop here. We are underway in Keene, New Hampshire. Starting goaltenders tonight, Liam Lane in goal for WestCon, a career .629 goals against average, .849 save percentage. That shot never got through by Maori. Now chipped along here, Chouinard now on the wing of the second line with the loss of Luke Festa. Open ice, hits and scores! That's hockey, baby! A minute, 3 seconds in, Thor Hansen gets the Owls on the board.
Yeah, an awesome feed by Chouinard. We've seen that all year from him.
That one was the Thor Hansen goal. Now that shot is turned away by Skelton. Another shot turned away by Ben Skelton. Now here comes WestCon. Here's Parker. Nice move. In on goal. Skelton makes the save.
Fellow, you're a hockey player.
Yeah.
You know exactly what that feels.
Lindholm shoots. Lane makes the save. The rebound. They score! Sean Belisle makes it 2-0 Owls.
Yeah, this is just the start we were talking about in the pregame that we wanted to see from them. 2 goals here early on.
The way that he'll come away with it. Trying to get into the slot, dropped in the circle. Christofides, here's Carney, backdoor Christofides, it's off his foot.
As a team in D3.
Here's a chance for WestCon, 3-on-1. Backdoor, they score! Blake Alexander cuts the lead in half. The first goal of his career. One of the few sophomores on this WestCon team.
In their direction, they seem to be playing with a little more purpose.
Well, now here comes Unger, 2-on-1 with Christofides. They're onside. Unger, Christofides off the post.
Be playing with a little more purpose.
Well, now here comes Unger, 2-on-1 with Christofides. They're onside. Unger, Christofides off the post. Yeah, well, second line out there. Now that one ahead, stretch pass. Here's a chance, in on goal, he scores! Blake Andreotti ties things up at 2. And just like that, WestCon has arrived.
Last few minutes, we've seen a lot from them.
Here's another shot, and Skelton makes the save through multiple screens. Here's Cyril Jabusek. Backdoor, they score! Unbelievable! It's 3-2 WestCon.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now down at the ice, but it's been all WestCon. I mean, this has just been a complete flip.
Here comes WestCon once again, a shot, and Skelton will cover it up. That one off the stick of Jordan Blaze. Here's Jones. Out front, Jarnell. Here's Jones, saved by Lane. On a puck in midair is a Wolves player. Now here comes Carney. 2-on-1 with Unger. Unger back to Carney. Here's House. What a save! Did you just see that? Liam Lane just made the save of the season. Unbelievable. Chouinard shoots, that one blocked. The rebound, Carney scores! Chase Carney ties it at 3. A power play goal.
Yeah, and it's exactly what you want to see, a great power play goal. They're now 1 for 1 on the day. That's exactly what you want to see from your power play to start. And, you know, that's the kind of thing you're going to want going into this second period, especially after the period you guys have had.
By Andreoni. Now 2 seconds left. They have to shoot the shot, the save by Skelton at the buzzer. And that will do it for period number 1. So back and forth period. It was 2-0 Owls, 3-2 WestCon. And now the Owls, a power play goal from Chase Carney, ties things up at 3 in a row. Now start the season 0-3. I'd like to say possibly an Octavio Brito hangover.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Here's Carney, and a goal, he scores! Chase Carney with the week of his life. It's 4-3 Owls.
Yeah, and that's just what we talked about really as the start of the second period was Chase Carney, and he makes it apparent very quickly on the score sheet.
His second today, his 4th of the season, his 4th in 2 games. Chouinard now, nice move behind the net, trying to get a shot, in on goal, the rebound blocked the save, and the shot goes wide. Cross here, now here's Rose. Up top, Antoine Fortier. He'll shoot, it goes wide. There's a loose glove, and Skelton will catch that one and get a whistle. Here's Brousseau, back to Antoine Fortier, walks the line, deflected, the save made by Skelton. Here's Parker. We'll dump that one in. McCauley up the boards. Parker comes back with a shot from the point. It goes wide. The rebound. Still there. They score! Francis Rose cleaning up the loose change. His second of the afternoon. We're tied at 4.
Yeah, and what we saw right there was a good entry by Westcon, and then all of a sudden, you know, you have a weird bounce out in front of the net. Skelton doesn't see it, and then all of a sudden it's in the back of the net. So those are the kind of opportunities that Westcon's kind of been looking for.
Now off the draw, Lane makes the save. Still 5 seconds left on the power play for Bischetto. Bad bounce off the boards there. But here's McCauley. Stretch pass for Gray. Bischetto works it on goal, and Lane is able to get the pad on it. Watched by Carney. 2.5 minutes to go here in the second. Carney intercepts it, he shoots and scores! Patrick Chase Carney, unbelievable!
And we've just seen everything from Carney tonight. Defense has turned into offense. The hat trick right there. He's on an absolute heater right now.
These past 2 games, I keep bringing it up. 5 goals in the last 2 games. We'll see if a hat can make it onto the ice. I'm not sure with the netting. We saw an attempt on last Saturday night when a Norwich women's hockey player had a hat trick, but Chase Carney, with the last 2 games, he's been unstoppable. Now Hoffman couldn't handle it. Tien gets a shot, and Skelton makes a save. Hoffman takes a shot from behind. Clock ticking down, still behind the net. Up top, Antoine Fortier. It's blocked by Jarnhell, and that will do it for the second period. So another period full of goals. The Owls are on top, 5-4. Chase Carney has a hat trick through 2 periods.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that he's biggest thing that he hammers home on.
Here's a chance, poking away at it. It's still loose, and the whistle's blown. Hansen throws down Dunnigan. Feedes. And now carrying that one out is Jack Graham. He'll gain the line, he'll shoot, and Skelton swallows it. Younger cousin, she's about to turn 8 years old, crazy, but is into hockey. Here's Hoffman with a chance in on goal, and the save is made by Lane, but Collette leaves it for Mazur. Now House tried to find Bischetto. A good stick there, and now a chance. Phil Parker in on goal. Skelton says no. Afterwards, Jarnhell can't get to there in time. Now middle of the ice. A shot off the pad, the save, the rebound got blocked. That was a huge rebound. Feedes now. Hansen fires and blockered away by Lane. That one at eyes for the top left corner.
He's out of this game and really move forward with them.
Off the draw, DeBurris shoots, and Skelton swallows it. Now Westcon wins the draw again. Here's Parker in the corner. Pressured from McBride. The pass out in front. Puck still loose. It goes into the near corner. Parker up top. 5 seconds to go. Rose, the shot is blocked. Hoffman gets it out. Ball game. Keene State with its first conference win in program history. A 5-4 win over the new program, Western Connecticut State. Chase Carney, a hat trick, 5 goals in 2 games. A much-needed win for the Owls as they move to 4-2 on the season. That was a fun one, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great game. I mean, it was fun to watch. Obviously, we had a great time. We haven't had a bad game yet this year, have we, Teddy?
Every single game, it seems like always something to talk about, always something going on. Hockey season is back in Keene. We'll be back in a few moments following the post-game handshakes. For post-game interviews, we'll have Chase Carney. I'll get Thor Hansen as well, and we'll have head coach Bobby Rodriguez up here. So stay tuned. We'll be back on the Owls Media Network.